Alright, so I decided to play through the game Iji because it's awesome. So this is gonna be pretty much my first LP, so just go ahead and bear with me here and we will get right into it. And I will shut up while we play the cutscene. Alright, so a few things to cover now that we're starting proper. Main thing right now is I'm gonna go ahead and try to look at all of the logbooks. These ones are just the tutorial, obviously, but there's a lot of them that cover the setting and plots that you might not see otherwise, and I'm gonna try and cover them. And we probably don't need to see these. I know how to play the game, and you're not playing the game, you're just watching it. I read kind of fast, so I'm going to leave the messages here long enough for me to read them, and if that's a bit too fast for you, you'll just have to pause the video, I'm afraid. So if it's a little too fast for you, sorry about that. The other thing that you might want to know about this game is you actually have the option to go, to go pacifist in this game. You don't have to kill people. But one thing is, if we don't kill people, it's actually going to be really hard to get all of the logbooks because there'll be people shooting at you. The game actually doesn't pause while you're reading. So, just to make things easier on me, and so we can see all of that stuff, I think I'm just going to get ahead and kill people, and also try and remember what keys do what. It's a common problem among cyber warriors is remembering how to control their bodies. I don't know, actually it might be. It's been a while since I played, so don't remember. I don't think there's anything interesting in these. Basically you've got armor and health. Armor drains down. When that runs out you lose a point of health, and when you run out of health you die. And we got a bunch of stats, and so this game does actually have like leveling up and stuff. Quite a lot of interesting mechanics revolving around the different stats allow you to do different things. If you raise strength, if you raise your cracking skill, it'll let you access areas that you might otherwise not be able to. And a lot of the secrets in the game revolve around cleverly managing your skills so that you have the ability to actually reach all those secret areas. And this is just going to be a main playthrough of the game, so we're probably not going to see a lot of the secrets. We might see a few. I don't have any particular plans on what kind of build I'm going to be going for, so we'll just see how that pans out. So yeah, basically what he's explaining there is that your behavior, whether you choose to kill people or not, actually does have an effect on the story of the game. And there are in fact a number of major plot points that can change depending on your behavior. And when I first played the game, I basically just played it like a regular shooter where you go around and you kill everyone you see. And that's pretty much how I'm going to play it now. And basically the purpose of this one is just to play it like it's being played for the first time, so that you can get a chance to see what this game is all about. The alien race that we are being attacked by is the Tayson, who I really hope I'm not mispronouncing that. We're going to see a lot of logbooks from them, giving us a look into the background and what's going on with these creatures. And I don't have any particular plans for how this LP is going to play out. Just kind of a running commentary thing, showing off the features of the game, and hopefully some kind of incredibly awesome insights about the nature of life and humanity and world peace, something like that. No, probably not. Just gonna kill people. What? But the game is actually pretty open-ended. In fact, if I go to the map screen, and I've beaten the game, and I think that's required to get a little mini map, so we can kind of see where we are, and you can wander around and explore. So I'm gonna find as many of these logbooks as I can. A lot of these don't have anything to do with anything; they just kind of give you some setting background stuff. And so it's definitely worth looking into. You could just like blitz through these stages without much trouble, but you'd miss a lot of the really more interesting stuff that the game has hidden in all of its nooks and crannies. And I'm also gonna have to find a balance between giving time for the game to kind of make its own case and giving my commentary, so I will try not to talk over the game too much, as it were. So hopefully it's not too distracting to kind of try and follow the logbooks and listen to me at the same time. So the basics of how leveling works is that you're limited to how many levels you can get per sector, which means that you do have to choose how you invest them, and you can't get everything on the first playthrough, or all in one playthrough, I mean. So you do kind of have to take different paths through it in order to see everything. And if this goes well, I might end up showing off different paths, so we'll see about that. And besides this isn't very smart, besides the machine gun, the other thing that you have at your disposal is the kick, which you have seen that knocks down doors. And you can also hit people with it, and there's a couple downsides and actually a pretty good upside to the kick. And yeah, you have to level up your stats in order to handle better weapons. You can go through the game with nothing but the shotgun though, if you want to. But I probably should invest in some actual weaponry though. It seems like a good idea. But the thing about the kick is that if you hit someone with it, it will do, you can't knock down everyone unless you invest strength points. That is the one really big downside. The other one is, of course, you have to get right in their face to do any damage. But the big upside is that the machine gun, or not the machine gun, the shotgun, in fact also the machine gun, all only do armor damage. You have to break through the armor in order to do any health damage. And the kick, on the other hand, does a guaranteed point of health damage. So if you invest in it, it can actually be quite powerful. How very meta. Alright, and that's the first sector without any incident. That wasn't very exciting, but it's just a tutorial level, so I guess we will come back to this at the second sector, so I will see you then.